Hello, it's Monday. It's 12:30. It's the first day of March. It is Mega Power March slash Mega Dungeon March. If you stuck with me long enough, you know that every March we look at, mess around with superhero systems, and we build or talk about Mega Dungeons. Done Mega Dungeon March, and we've done Mega Power March several times in the past. So once again, it's Monday, Mega Power Monday. Ooh, yeah, the Mega Powers! So in the past, we've used actual superhero systems to generate superheroes and then talk about them, usually posted on my formerly existing vlog. But this time I thought we'd do something different. Since the technology of the interweb has caught up with us, there are several sites that if you enter a search, random superpower generator, there are several. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and enough to go us for all week. So let's find the first one. The first one is called Best Randoms Random Superpower Generator. So we can enter it at random number, and then we hit generate, and it generates. So let's roll a random number. We'll go to a random dice, and I'll post all these links. Random dice roller. And let's roll a d6. So we'll roll 1d6 at random. Roll. So we got 4. All right, so I'm going to go to Random Superpower Generator at Best Randoms. I'm going to go to Quality, and I'm going to go 4. So 1, 2, and I'm going to go Generate. And our superpowers that we got are Convert Sound to Light, Feed on Life Energy, Gravity Control, and Stretching. All right, do any of those fit together? No. Transforming sound frequencies into forms of light. It's sort of what Dazzler did, but then Dazzler got nerfed and rewritten, and that's actually not what she does. Feed on life, vampire. Gravity control, telekinesis, but gravity. And stretching. So the only two that make sense are maybe you could do the stretching and the feed on life energy sort of be like a sort of a Lovecraftian thing. The other two don't really fit. Gravity control and sound to light, maybe. No, really the only two that make sense are feed on life energy and the last stretching. So those are the ones we're going to mess with. So our supervillain, just sounds more like a supervillain, is sort of a Lovecraftian tentacle guy. He's got stretching. He can stretch his body around like rubber, and when he touches people, he drains their energy to be more powerful. So there we go. There's our first random character. What should we call this guy? I want to call him Steel Eel, or just the Eel, or maybe Tentacle, Life Force, Mimic, Species, Splice. Yeah, let's call him Splice. So Splice is basically the character from Splice. We have human DNA that was mixed with animal DNA that was mixed with magic. And we have this altered, vaguely humanoid creature that can control its body to stretch and, slide under doors and reach out long distances and, tentacle. And then when it touches people, it's got like suckers to feed on their energy. So definitely a villain, or at least just not a hero, maybe not a villain. Maybe its only motivation is just surviving and feeding. So, it's eating animals and people, but, it's not like doing anything evil. It's just like, this is my life source. I feed on life energy. I'm not necessarily bad, but you're chasing me, so you're making me bad. But yeah, I don't see that. I mean, it could be a hero. It could be a very weird hero, but it feels more like a villain or just a random problem character. So we have Splice with stretching, I can't pronounce that word, and feed on life energy. What do you think of Splice? Is that a character you'd want to see in your superhero role-playing games, supervillain role-playing game? Let me know down below. I'll post a link to the site that I use, and then we'll do another one probably tomorrow or next Monday if you appreciate Mega Superpower Monday. Yeah, Splice, our weird life energy draining, stretchy, morphy, weird altered human nightmare creature.